It is heartbreaking to see the recent tragedies that have resulted in protests around our country. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery were murdered in acts of senseless violence. Before, it was Eric Garner, Sandra Bland, Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin, and countless other Black lives. The grief and pain echoing through this country, as well as the rage against systems of oppression that continue to allow such heinous acts to occur, are channeled through the voices of those who refuse to be silent, and those who understand that change needs to happen for our country to uphold its foundational truth that all are created equal. In this, the voices of our youth stand out. Young people around the country are mobilizing to fight for their human rights to Sustainable Development Goal 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions, despite incredibly difficult circumstances. We have a responsibility to understand our power and privilege, educate ourselves and others on issues of systemic racism, and join the movement to advocate for the rights of Black lives. There are many ways we can voice our support. First, you can join a local credible protest march. It is important to follow safe protesting guidelines, keeping true to Sustainable Development Goal 3, good health and well-being. Wear a mask, maintain at least 6 feet of social distancing, and bring water and hand sanitizer. Also, take emergency precautions and bring your ID, cash, and an emergency contact card. After attending, wash your hands thoroughly and self-quarantine for 2 weeks to protect yourself and others. You can also advocate by tweeting and sending emails to your elected representatives. Follow strong Black advocates on social media and participate in the #AmplifyMelanated Voices challenge from now to June 7th by not sharing any personal content on social media and only using your platform to share tools for staying informed and amplifying Black voices. Consider also donating to Black-led organizations, bail funds, legal help agencies, and mutual aid funds. Support local businesses owned by people of color. Hold spaces for conversation and collective action with members of your community. Check in with your Black friends and family. And please be sure to vote. These protests also highlight other systemic issues that disproportionately affect vulnerable and marginalized racial groups, such as access to food and healthcare, high rent, domestic violence, and undocumented status. If you can donate to these relief efforts and advocate for more support on addressing these issues. Ultimately, our engagement is critical to these efforts because we have a vested interest in working to create a better future for all. We bring vital personal perspectives to our advocacy and often hold a unique responsibility to educate others on these social issues. It is for these reasons that youth engagement across all sectors, regions, and backgrounds is key to creating a more resilient, just, and equal America. We can't afford to be silent. Not now, not ever.